On the right side of the spectator UI, rocking the red, you have Team Tryhards. That's Piglet on Odin. Jigs will be playing Arachne, and Cruddy is going to be rocking some Nuwa. And I heard you hate Nuwa. Let's talk about this unjustified hatred
Oh,
towards this
being
beautiful,
called out
lovely
on it now.
goddess. This beautiful goddess right here. What is your problem? What is your
Okay.
problem, bro?
All right. I feel she's got a unique niche kit, but I just feel like it's so random and doesn't synergize well together. She's got like a stealth, which although cool, you're in the stealth and how to lead your attacks and hit you within that stealth, which
True.
is cool. I mean, you can do some funny things with it. And then she's got clay minions that like whack you for 6 damage, which although cool for a tank, for pushing and tower, I feel like her only redeeming feature is her ability to push. I mean, her ult is cute, but
Uh,
I mean, if you can dodge within her ult, it's like it's just I don't know.
would you say her ulti is maybe perhaps too cute?
Yeah, I feel like it needs to add more than just if you walk out, you take damage and is slow. I feel like there needs to be some kind of negative benefit for being within it as well.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I will 100% agree with you there. I like the idea of, like, don't leave this area or you will get boned, but they need something inside the ultimate. Real quick, so they don't feel neglected, I just wanted to go on that random tangent about Nuwa, and look at what they're doing! They're being sneaky. You have Flex invading, Explicit on Kronos, Get Sticker on Kali, and Swolnate on Geb. Here they go, Kali lands a stun, and there's the Earth Shake by Geb. Explicit slays Jigs. Kali goes down, Kali gets invaded and dies. And there goes Nuwa, my beautiful, I love you. Please don't go. Unfortunately, Cruddy goes down as well, and Piglet is running for his life, makes it to lane, but that is absolutely catastrophic to have happen to you. Oh, wow, here we go. Okay, Piglet manages to escape, but wow.
My friend is crying tears of blood for what happened to that Nuwa, I assume, because he loves Nuwa just as much as you. That was his first god he got gold, and he loves her to death. And
Oh. Oh. There are no words, only sad, sad sighs. Talking about the game, though, absolutely fantastically played there by Flex. That early game aggression, and then, oh wow, hang on, we got another initiation coming in. It looks like Piglet blinked on the Collie, trying to get sticker. There's the shield from Geb, and yeah, they're gonna get out. Oh wait, no, Nuwa lands a stun, is poking down Geb really bad, but his team is
three-man
covering
counter
for
stun.
him. Yeah, his team is covering so well. Fantastic job by Explicit again. I'm loving this, by the way. I'm loving this early aggression. You know, we've been in games where, like, we've hit the 3-minute mark and there's nothing. And then, like, buffs spawn and people die. It's fantastic. Alright. We might have a slight lull. Just a very slight lull. Let's look at the builds. Let's look at the builds.
The clay minion just for the one hit on the tower.
Wow.
I approve.
Alright, so Nuwa's actually started Enchanted Ring. That's probably going to go into Demonic Grip. I'm not the biggest fan of Telkin's Ring. I thought it was really good when it first came out, but it's just not that good. And Nuwa goes down, obliterated by Get Sticker. Get Sticker forced to use his ultimate here, caught between Arachne and Odin, and Arachne goes down. However, Arachne's poison does the job and has loaded up Get Sticker enough so that by the time everything's over, she falls over dead.
That poison and spiders.
Oh, yeah, the poison and the spiders, thank you. So, you know, tryhards have put themselves on the map now, but Flex is up 3 kills. Flex is ahead this match, and it's going to be a doozy for tryhards to try and make something happen here. And we've seen Flex, we've seen them play for the duration of this tournament. They don't really lose. Do they lose leads? It's close. It's usually always close.
It's very close, and when they lose a lead, it's due to them overextending, and then they just go back to what they know by controlling the jungle buffs.
And then they just come back anyway. They play safe to the point where the other team is like, oh, these guys are okay now, and then domination.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, this isn't the kind of lead you want to give a team like Flex. Especially with snowball heroes like Kronos and Kali.
Oh, wow. Blink from Piglet, and there's the Cataclysm. Oh! Jigs lands the pull onto Get Sticker. Get Sticker is caught in a really bad position outside of Odin's cage. Odin uses it to leap out, and Get Sticker goes down to Arachne. Oh, wow. Nuwa's ultimate is up. She's just going to go ahead and use those autos. In a bit of trouble here. Geb is putting a hurting on her. He's got CDR boots, that's why. Wow. Loving it. Loving it. Okay, so Wow. Okay, that was actually Telking's ring that Cruddy built into, and he's building into mage shoes now. Probably CDR shoes. I don't want to call it too early though. There is a Geb on the enemy team, so with that Geb, I'd definitely really be happy to go pin. But CDR just works really well for Nuwa.
And I mean, in respect to the Telkanine's ring, in the very, very early game, it does a lot.
Yes, it does.
I mean, it just starts to fall off. But in the very early game, if you're trying to put pressure, it's one of the better items.
I saw a Freya the other day do the most interesting thing. I don't know if you were around way back when, where Pom Pom became famous for his Freya build with the Death's Toll and Vamp Shroud.
Yeah.
And then I saw this Freya the other day who built Demonic Grip and Telking's ring. Really interesting. I was like, isn't that kind of redundant? But she was doing all right. I can't for the life of me remember like how the game actually ended. There's a cage from Odin onto Gitsticker actually catching him at the edge, but Gitsticker has a leap. He's fine. That was a wasted Odin ult.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what the intent there was.
And it was on the edge of their tower too. Like he actually caught Piglet right on the edge of their tower. So not really sure what's going on. Cruddy doing what he can to get a little bit of poke on the tower. And despite the fact that Tryhards is down both in gold and in kills, 1100 gold, 1300 XP, and they're down in kills, there's the Blink Cataclysm from Geb onto Nuwa. Nuwa in a really bad position. She pops her mist to escape. Geb has slowed her. There's the Cradle from Nuwa. That's not the name of it, but that's what it's called. Odin is in a really bad position here, and Kali is diving for Nuwa, and she picks her up. Odin is not gonna do anything actually. Jigs, however, is chasing down Geb. Doesn't make the kill on the Geb, but is going to collapse on the Kali. It's up to what's gonna happen on the Kali. However, Jigs gets owned by Gitsticker.
And that heal.
Oh, the reset! The reset! The reset! Oh my god, Kronos. Oh, Kronos is such a bro. This Kronos is such a bro.
He made sure Kali got that kill. He weakened him a bit, waited for it, let him get there, and let the jump land and hit.
Yeah, because Jigs was like, I can get this Kali, I can get this Kali, and you could tell he was like, wait, something's happening to me in the very back, and Kronos was like, I'm here poking you. What's up? Like, I'm here back here poking you. So Jigs like freaks out, and Kali, just Kali. There you go. I hear Odin's ring though again, and it's on to Explicit this time, who catches a shield, and Odin backs off for his trouble and catches a Kronos stun. Oh, the double kill!
Oh.
The double kill due to the Kronos stun. Can Kronos rewind in time? Yes, he can. There's the Cataclysm from Geb, and Jigs is dead as well.
This is a rough game. I think, you know, just a lot of the hope and just like expectations and stuff was thrown away for a Tryhard in the beginning when they got wiped at their blue buff. And it's just, you know, when you take such an early hit like that, it's really hard to stay positive and continue, you know, playing in the right mindset.
100% agree with you there. It's definitely very, very hard to stay optimistic when you're behind. It's very hard to just kind of shake things off, to not get wrapped up in the moment. You know, just kind of, you always have to remember, we can fix this. We can keep going forward. You can't get wrapped up in those things, but it's really hard to. And for tryhards who are down 7 kills, they're down 4,000 gold, 4,500 experience, and you have to remember this is 3v3 joust. Like in Conquest, 4,000 gold is a lot, but you can make something happen. But in 3v3 joust, it's still quite a substantial bit, but it is way more substantial than in Conquest because this is only 3 players on each side. That's a really big lead that Flex has.
It's almost a tier 2 item on every one of the 3 gods on a team, almost.
Yeah. So we're seeing Piglet getting poked down here, and he catches the Geb slow, and he also catches a stun for his troubles. Nuwa there covers his escape very slightly. He's really low. There's a missed pull from Arachne, and there's the castle from Nuwa, and it looks like Kronos is in a really bad spot. Cataclysm from Geb makes sure that Jig stays down, and now Cruddy is dead.
I mean, I can see what they were trying to do there. The whole point was Odin was baiting all the way back into the giant stack of eggs that Arachne had set up. But at her level, I mean, her eggs aren't even maxed out at this point, I don't believe. And it's just they have enough AoE clear between Geb's knockup and Kronos to just clear the mass spiderlings.
Yeah, now I'm slightly wondering about like the psychological state of Team Tryhards, because you kind of have Odin like spamming VEL, kind of like running around trying to fight this Geb in lane while taking all this minion damage. I think he might be baiting here, but oh, okay, yeah, he was definitely baiting here. And it looks like Nuwa definitely wanted to make something happen. Geb forced to retreat, and he's pretty low at yellow health here. He's going to roll out, and there's nothing Nuwa can do to stop that, so he's going to get away safely.
And
Okay.
this is one of those games, too, if the mindset of one player on your threes team starts to deteriorate, it affects the entire team.
Oh, Arachne here with the epic ambush onto Explicit. Will he die before... Oh, no, he won't. No, he won't. Jinx is gonna die.
Yeah, the eggs just aren't at a level to where the spiders can self-sustain and live.
Wow, that's so unfortunate. The castle from Nuwa comes down, and Kronos rewinds, blows up Cruddy, and Stickers gets the kill. Yep. I hate to say it, I really do, but I'm kind of expecting an F6 at 10.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it would be nice to see a more climatic, and I mean, if anything, we've had mass aggression from this game. That is something we have had from the very beginning.
Yes.
And you can see how momentum on, you know, getting a kill lead that early can just go to snowball a game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. All right, I got it. Sorry, I was just talking to one of the admins. Okay, Cataclysm from Geb there does work onto Jigs, and we see a stun from Nuwa, and it looks like Swollen is in a bad spot, but nah, he's Geb. He'll be okay. He just rolls out of the Phoenix. So Jigs, again, taken hostage there and doesn't make it out alive. Piglet barely makes it out alive himself, but happily hops back to the fountain and is left to Cruddy here to hold this Phoenix alone.
Geb backing out Collie's dives. I mean, if you just watch, Geb right there just did a good 20% of Nuwa's health in his knockup.
Yeah, and again, Swollen is building the same build. He's trolling me. He's trolling me just like Piglet is trolling his team by jumping like this. I am being trolled by Swollen. He's like, you know, it'd be fun if I built Geb the same way I build Ares. And it seems to be working. That's the most troll thing of all. Not the fact that he does it, but the fact that it's working. I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. So
Hey, obviously it's the one build to rule them all.
the one build to fight. La. I don't know the Lord of the Rings.
You'll get there.
I'll get there. I'll get there. It's been a long day, okay? Speaking of long days, let's look at these long builds. Explicit has the longest build in the game, 4 items. But what really caught my interest, aside from Kali leaping in and blowing up Nuwa, she's still in there fighting. There's the Cataclysm from Geb that stuns out Jigs. Get Sticker is so low. Wow. Everybody died. The end. But what really happened there, you'll have to excuse me, Get Sticker was taking the Phoenix for the longest time. Popped his ultimate to live. Barely slides out. And then everybody else just falls over. Thanks to Geb's Cataclysm making sure they stay exactly where they need to. And Get Sticker's just standing there watching. There's GG.
And he beats the Arachne pole into the fountain. Right there, just standing right there watching Arachne. She tried to pull him into the fountain, and he beats the hit immediately.
Wow, that's so troll.